plastic waste and use clean energy like solar and wind power. This will help fight climate change and keep our community safe for future generations. Together with your support, CALP's Pragati Party will create a future. Vote for CALP's Pragati Party. Progress, peace and prosperity. Vote for CALP's Pragati Party. Thank you.
भैया तू मेरी कुर्सी ले ले कल से मैं छोड़ के जा रहा हूँ मेरी कुर्सी दे दो यार इसको
Our youth are the future of our nation. We will provide them opportunities they need to succeed. We will teach kids important job skills, support their business ideas, and create more chances for them to learn and work through internships and training programs. So vote for Better India. Every vote counts. Vote for Voice of the People. Vote for CALP's Pragati Party. Our plan ensures all people get their pensions on time and have access to health. We will also support people by disabilities with providing education and job opportunities. To keep our community safe, we will strengthen police efforts and educate youngsters in programs to prevent crime. So don't forget to vote CALP's Pragati Party. To make all this happen, we make sure that our government is free from corruption. We want everyone to be a part of important decisions and make sure that our elections are honest. Lastly, we need to improve our roads and houses so that everyone can live comfortably. Also, the power of the people is stronger than the people in power. Things don't change if you don't vote. So vote for CALP's Pragati Party. 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 All present here. I see Sastra from 3rd Galileo. Lead Party is standing in front of you for a dream for a better India. Our country stands at crossroads and the outcomes we make today will shape the future for generations to come. Lead Party is committed to create a society that is fair for everyone. Our manifesto promise to deliver real change, tackle the challenges we face and build a bright future to all. We believe in core value of equality, freedom and justice. Our manifesto process is our commitment to the higher dream that is listening to Gen Awas. It is not that one key path of one individual but the collective voice of lakhs of people. Now it needs your support and your vote. Our manifesto is an action plan for the future of Telangana, Hyderabad. If I become a mayor, my promise is to provide better economic prosperity for all. We believe in an economy that works for everyone by creating jobs, fair taxation, ensure the large corporations and the wealthy pay off their share by reducing the tax burden on working families. Healthcare quality care for all. We believe healthcare is everyone's right. Our healthcare quality healthcare policy will ensure education empowering future generation. Education is foundation of wealthy society. We pledge to free quality education, modern classrooms, update the classrooms to include digital literacy, environmental education and vocational training. Support for teachers. Improve paid training and resources for teachers to ensure they can deliver the best education possible. Reduce class sizes. Hire more teachers to reduce overcrowded classrooms and improve students' outcomes. Social justice and equality. We are dedicated to build a society where everyone is treated fairly, regardless of their background. Housing affordable homes for all. Everyone deserves a safe, affordable place to call home. Build affordable homes, rent control, homelessness eradication, health first time buyers. This manifesto is more than a list of promises. It is our roadmap to the better future for all. Lead Party is ready to lead with dreams, integrity and commitment to the values that unite us. Together we can create the future we all deserve. Bhavika from Lead Party. We are safe, resilient, informed and empowered. Vote for a better India. Vote for Lead Party. Thank you. Good morning everyone. I am Dhruvin from 3rd Galileo. Be bright and work. Work for what is right. Thank you. Voting is not only a right but also a responsibility. Cast your vote, make your voice heard. Thank you. Vote for Lead Party. 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 Now let us know some informative points about importance of elections by Missy and Bhavika. Everyone, my name is Missy and my name is Bhavika. Today we are going to tell about importance of elections. Elections are the backbone of democracy and they play a crucial role in ensuring that power is distributed fairly and the citizens have a say in how their country is governed. Key importance of elections. Accountability. Elections hold leaders accountable for their actions, policies. Citizens can vote out leaders who support their government, ensuring that those in power remain responsible for the people. Representation. Elections enable citizens to choose their representatives to reflect their values, interests, and beliefs. This ensures that diverse perspectives are represented in government. Legitimacy. Elections give governments legitimacy as the citizens can vote out leaders who support the government, ensuring that this helps maintain social and political stability. Public engagement. Elections encourage public engagement and participation in democratic process. Citizens can engage in debates, discussions and campaign in helping to shape the country's future. Policy direction. Elections influence policy direction as the citizens can vote out leaders who support their government, ensuring that those in power remain responsible for the people. Prevents monopoly of power. Elections prevent the concentration of the power in the hands of few individuals or groups. Regular elections ensure that power transferred peacefully and that new leaders bring fresh perspectives. Thank you. Now let's call Ashwi Lalithia to see few points on importance of voting. Good morning everyone. I am Ashwi Lalithia from 5th David. Today I am going to tell about the importance of voting. Voting is a cornerstone of democracy and it is crucial for people to exercise their votes and choose their rightful leaders. Voting is the essential way to express our opinion. Voting is a right, a responsibility, a chance to make a difference and a way to show patriotism. Voting is important because it helps us choose rightful leaders that make decisions for our country. Our vote decides the future of our country. Everyone's vote is counted equally no matter who they are. If we don't vote, inefficient leaders might get elected. Others will make unfair decisions without asking you. Problems will never get solved if you don't vote. If you don't vote, your voice won't be heard. In India, the minimum age for voting is 18 years. The decision to set the voting age at 18 was influenced by the fact that many countries had already adopted this age limit. Remember that voting is not only a right but also a duty that decides our future. Thank you. Now, we call upon Vatsalya to say a few points about three-tier government in India. My name is Vatsalya. I am from 5th Galileo. Today, I am going to tell about the three-tier government. The three-tier governments are divided to ensure efficiency governance by allowing each level to address its specific responsibilities. Central government is centrally responsible for national issues such as defense, immigration and foreign policy. It creates laws that apply to the entire country. State government. The state government handles the regional matters including education, transportation and public health and safety. Each state has its own constitution and legislative authority. Local government. The local government manages the community services, enables people in decision making, addresses local issues, and ensures public safety and infrastructure development. The three-tier governments are divided to ensure efficiency, accountability, and responsiveness. This lecture allows each level to address specific issues relevant to this section, ensuring local needs are met while maintaining this national unity. It covers business engagement and tailored policies for the diverse communities. Thank you. Now let's listen a beautiful and inspiring song on voting. Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya He. मैं भारत हूँ, भारत है मुझ में, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझ में, मैं भारत हूँ, भारत है मुझ में, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझ में। हम भारत के नतमस्तक है, हम योद्धा के जो हस्तक है, हम भारत भाग्य विधाता है, हम भारत के मतदाता है। ओ मतदान, मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए। हे बल्ले बल्ले, हे बल्ले बल्ले, हे बल्ले बल्ले, हे बल्ले। मैं भारत हूँ, भारत मेरे अंदर, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत मेरे अंदर, मैं भारत हूँ, भारत मेरे अंदर, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत मेरे अंदर। हम भारत के नतमस्तक है, हम योद्धा के जो हस्तक है, हम भारत भाग्य विधाता है, हम भारत के मतदाता है। ओ मतदान, मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए। भारतम, भारत में जुल्लाई नान संतिये, सतिये नुल्लाई नान भारतम, भारत में जुल्लाई नान संतिये, सतिये नुल्लाई। हम भारत के नतमस्तक है, हम योद्धा के जो हस्तक है, हम भारत भाग्य विधाता है, हम भारत के मतदाता है। ओ मतदान, मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए। నేను భారతుడు, దేశం ముదినాలో, నేను బలవంతుని, బలముంది నాలో। నేను భారతుడు, దేశం ముదినాలో, నేను బలవంతుని, బలముంది నాలో। हम भारत के नतमस्तक है, हम योद्धा के जो हस्तक है, हम भारत भाग्य विधाता है, हम भारत के मतदाता है। ओ मतदान, मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए। मैं भारत आहे, भारत माझ्यात आहे, मैं ताकत आहे, ताकत माझ्यात आहे। मैं भारत आहे, भारत माझ्यात आहे, मैं ताकत आहे, ताकत माझ्यात आहे। हम भारत के नतमस्तक है, हम योद्धा के जो हस्तक है, हम भारत भाग्य विधाता है, हम भारत के मतदाता है। ओ मतदान, मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए। मैं भारत छूं, भारत छे मुझમાં, मैं ताकत छूं, ताकत छे मुझમાં। मैं भारत छूं, भारत छे मुझમાં, मैं ताकत छूं, ताकत छे मुझમાં। हम भारत के नतमस्तक है, हम providing them free higher education. Education is important for all of us, but some family issues, financial crisis of people living in rural areas can't get higher education. So, we, National Youth Party, is providing them free higher education. National Youth Party promises all the BPL families that we will provide them free books, free studies and free midday meals in colleges. Students with merit are provided abroad studies. Developing BPL families by education and skills develops the nation. Be educated to change your world by changing yourself. Vote for National Youth Party for the children's better future. Thank you. Good morning everyone. My name is Ajira of Grade 4 CAST National Youth Party. We will provide free self-defense classes for girls. Today I want to talk about something very important. Self-defense for girls. In today's world, safety is important for everyone. But for girls, it is especially important that we know how to protect ourselves. It is not just about physical strength, it is about confidence, awareness and the ability to respond smartly in difficult situations. I encourage every girl to learn basic self-defense skills whether through a class, a workshop or even online tutorials. These skills boost up our self-confidence and independence. In Constitution, self-defense for girls is about being aware, prepared and confident to protect ourselves in any situation and always to be strong. Thank you. Vote for CAST National Youth Party. Good morning everyone. My name is Akshara. I am from CAST National Youth Party. Vote for CAST National Youth Party. If you elect me, I will provide you free medical facilities. Health is wealth. In India, health infrastructure is not adequate considering the population. And secondly, out of reach for the poor. Health treatment is free for all the people below the poverty line and no capping on amount. Every mandal will have a government hospital with advanced medical facilities and free for everyone. Free accidental casualties in any hospital. Special hospitals for cancer, kidney, liver and brain-related diseases. Free treatment, free health checkup for everyone once a year. Thank you. Vote for CAST National Youth Party. 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 My name is Satyadeepika. We are floating a new political party by name Now Bharat Party. Our party manifesto and object is that one of the most important is rural development. Nowadays, public from rural areas are migrating to urban areas for their livelihood since there is no basic amenities like health, education, employment, roads, water, small-scale industries, etc. According to the report, 65% of Indian population are living in rural areas with very less facilities. Our party, introducing a rural development, is a program that aims at improving the quality of life and standard of living of the people in the rural area. Our party will improve basic amenities in rural areas by introducing new schemes. Earlier, so many parties will introducing various schemes, including the schemes, we will introduce more schemes to rural areas like the first scheme is Mahila Shakti scheme for women empowerment. For example, providing tailoring machine and packing machine. The second scheme is Vidya Bodha study scheme for rural children. For example, providing labs, providing digital classes and basic amenities. Improving animal farming, providing low-cost crop seeds to farmers. Creating awareness to farmers on modern method of farming. Thank you. Good morning everyone. My name is Pratisha. about one important topic named small-scale industries for women. The thing I care about is helping women start their own small businesses. Many women like our mothers and aunts already run businesses like sewing, baking and making handmade jewelry and crafts. If we give more women chance to start their own businesses, they can support their families with their own skills and make our community strong. I believe that small businesses can help women feel independent and strong. If we get elected, we will provide free classes to teach women how to start their own businesses, and we will work to provide materials and tools they need to get started. We will provide interest-free loans they need. Vote for Navabharat Party. We will provide everything they need. Together, let's help women and make our community strong. Thank you. Good morning to all. Myself Tarni from Navabharat Party. From few days daily in newspaper I am reading that many farmers are attempting for suicides and dying. Why is this happening? What is the present government doing? Are they sleeping? Our country is agriculture based country. If we are not supporting and saving the farmers, who will give us food? So our party is ready to support the farmers by giving zero interest loans. The agriculture sector plays a major role not only in the economy of our country but also providing livelihoods to millions of rural folk. We in our Bharat Party support the farmers by way of short-term credit for financing crop production, by helping with purchase of seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, etc. All types of crops are supported, from staples like rice to cash crops like sugarcane, cotton, etc., including multiple cropping. Our Navabharat Party provides adequate and timely credit support under a single window with flexible and simplified procedure to the farmers for their cultivation and other needs for agriculture. We in our Bharat Party will implement the zero interest loans when we form the government. Under this scheme, farmers will be provided crop loans minimum 3 lakhs per annum to maximum 10 lakhs per annum. This scheme intends to enhance the empowerment of the farmers of the state. All small and medium farmers will be the main beneficiaries of this scheme. We in our Bharat Party allot around rupees 700 crores exclusively for farmers to implement the zero interest loans for farmers. Please vote for our Bharat Party. Our symbol is pen. Thank you. Vote for Navabharat Party. 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 Rising Sun Democratic Party, and the symbol of our party is the sun. We will give you light for your life if you elect me as your leader. We really work very hard for the welfare of the people. We will provide free sports for every citizen, which plays an important part in our daily routine and also helps our body to be healthy and strong. Sports requires coordination of various skills, enhancing agility, eye-hand coordination and more. Adolescents engaged in sports are more likely to adopt healthier overall lifestyles. By mastering skills and overcoming challenges, sports can help boost children's self-confidence and foster a sense of accomplishment. Sports offers a platform for young people to interact with their peers, develop friendships and build social skills. We promise that we will fulfill all the responsibilities true leaders can do. Vote for me for your bright future. One vote, million changes. Thank you. Good morning, one and all. My name is Ankundan Ashri from 4th Class. I am a member of Rising Sun Democratic Party. My party manifesto is we fight for no caste India. Today the caste system is one of our major issues that people are facing. So it is a system that separates the people on the basis of their caste. Some people support to this system and some people are against to it. For no caste India, we have to follow. Practice of untouchability must be not followed. Everyone should be treated equally. Every person must be provided by equal opportunities. Thank you. Good morning everyone. I am Harita from 4th edition. My party name is Rising Sun Democratic Party. My party manifesto is about free sports. Sports are important in life. Sports keep our body fit and healthy. There are many kinds of sports like cricket, football, hockey, badminton are some famous sports. Playing sports, it includes our focus and concentration. Sports are played all over India. Thank you. Good morning all. I am Deripya. Our party, Rising Sun Democratic Party, has come up with an idea of providing degree colleges in regional language. Most of the students do their schooling in regional language, and when they come to college, everything will be in global language. So they are facing problems to overcome it. Finally, they will be given least importance in jobs. To solve this problem, we have come with this idea of degree colleges in regional language. By this, the children who studies in government school also get equal employment opportunity. Vote for Rising Sun Democratic Party. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. We, the students of 4th class from the Rising Sun Democratic Party, standing here to share a bright idea that can change lives. Free computer education for tribal children. Imagine a world where every child can learn to use a computer, no matter where they come from. Computers are like magic windows to the world. They help us explore new knowledge, connect with friends, and even discover our hidden talents. But right now, many tribal kids don't have this chance. That's why free computer education is so important, where tribal children can learn to code, create videos, or design games. This would not only empower them, but also enrich our world with diverse voices. So let's dream big by providing free computer education. We can help these young minds to build their bright futures and become leaders. Together, if you elect me, together we can turn this dream into reality. Thank you.
Vote for
Rising Sun Democratic Party.
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 Good morning everyone. I hope you all know me. For those who doesn't know me, let me introduce myself. I am Arav Gangala, standing in front of you as a contestant from Chaitanya Bharat Party. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to present my party's manifesto and would like to explain how my party is going to keep the promises. Are you ready to know the benefits provided by our party? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. The first main motto of our party is to see poverty-free country. We can achieve this by providing free education to everyone and encouraging people in self-employment based on the resources and the interests they have. I really work hard to provide health and sanitation, and we also build 2 modern hospitals which will be available 24/7 to provide medical facilities for the needy. I promise that I will provide employment opportunities based on the qualification and skill set. I will also provide 24/7 power and water supply. We will concentrate more on industrial development and will provide more employment opportunities. I promise that I will be available 24/7 and will fulfill all the needs of my constituency. I hope you will elect me as your new leader. Thank you. Good morning to everyone. My name is Anushka and I am from Chaitanya Bharat Party. Today I would like to talk about providing employment. In India we all do jobs, but there are some people who don't have jobs. It is a high time to the government take up initiatively providing jobs to the people. There are several governments and several private companies, so we will provide you jobs. We are not going to see that are rich or poor, we will not see that are educated or not educated. Only we want to test our intelligence and give you jobs. If you vote us, we give you a chance to earn money and make your family proud. We will provide 100% employment. So vote for Chaitanya Bharat Party. Thank you. Good morning everyone. My name is Veda and I am from Chaitanya Bharat Party. Here to speak an important topic with you all. Development of ecosystem. First, let me tell you what's an ecosystem and the importance of ecosystem. An ecosystem includes all the living organisms in a geographic area interacting among themselves and also with the surroundings. Physical environment. Physical environment of an ecosystem includes sunlight, water and soil. An ecosystem varies greatly in size. It can be a small pond to a large forest area. To develop this idea, we will plant more trees and develop the forest. By doing this, we can reduce pollution and make our country pollution-free country. We will also provide you eco-friendly items and see that nobody use plastic because if you use plastic, it might damage the soil. We will provide you eco-friendly items like chairs, stationery items and etc. Imagine a world with trees around you. How would it be? To make this dream come true, we are here. Vote for Chaitanya Bharat Party to see a pollution-free country. Thank you. Good morning everyone. My name is Ashish Yadav and I am a member of Chaitanya Bharat Party. Today I am going to discuss an important topic, subsidy for standardized food system. Food security has a major concern in India. According to in India, 195 million of Indians are under the nourished category. Roughly 43% of children are under the nourished category. As part of country rankings 2020, India ranks 71st out of 113 countries in the GFS science. As per the records of the Global Hunger Index 2018, India ranked 103rd out of 119 countries in the qualifying countries. If you elect the party, we hope that we will make India a hunger-free country. Thank you. Good morning everyone. My name is Kusma from Chaitanya Bharat Party. Firstly, let me thank you for giving me your time to tell you why I should be elected. Today, I want to talk to you about a big dream, a poverty-free country. You might think what poverty means. Well, poverty is when people do not have enough money to buy things they need like food, clothes and a safe place to live. Imagine not being able to eat your favorite meals or having to wear clothes that doesn't fit. It's not fair, right? I promise that I will fulfill your needs. I hope that all of you will elect me as a mayor. Thank you all. Vote for Good morning everyone. I am Vinsar Gautam from Chaitanya Bharat Party. Our party is proposing several policies which are aimed to address various challenges faced by various communities in our society. First being free and quality education for all to improve employment and skill development. We will support small business from various communities like weavers, potters, farmers, etc. We will provide benefits, food assistance program and housing subsidies for people below poverty line. Thank you. Vote for Party. Vote for Vote for Vote for Vote for Let's watch a beautiful dance by grade 6 children on fundamental duties and women
There are 11 fundamental duties in our Indian Constitution. Part 4 from Article 61A. Let's know our first duty.
Duty first, I'ma say on the fundamental duties. Oh, the fundamental duties. Oh, abide by the Constitution, respect national flag and national anthem. Respect national flag and anthem. Second duty, second I'ma say on the fundamental duties. Oh, the fundamental duties. Oh, follow ideals of the freedom struggle. Oh, follow ideals of the freedom struggle. 30, 14, sovereign integrity of India. Oh, the integrity of India. Oh, defend the country and render national services of India. Oh, national services of India. Oh.
There are few more fundamental duties in our Constitution.
See the spirit of common brotherhood of India, the India, the brotherhood of India, the brotherhood of India. Victory the preserving composite culture of India, the India, the culture of India, the culture of India. 70 the preserving natural environment of India, the India, the environment of India, the environment of India. Develop scientific temper of India, safeguarding public property of India. Develop scientific temper of India, safeguarding public property of India. Strive for excellent people of India. Strive for excellent people of India.
The last fundamental duty. Duty for all parents, guardians to send their children at the age group of 6 to 14 years to school. These are the fundamental duties.
कभी वो शक्ति है कभी कभी वो भक्ति है न झुकती है न रुकती है न थकती है न थकती है न झुकती है न रुकती है न थकती है न थकती है जिसको अपनी शक्तियों का ज्ञान है जिसके हाथ में कमान लक्ष्य पर ही ध्यान है चक्रवात की लहर के सर पर चढ़ के झूम ले कि प्रश्न चिन्ह तो सर जो उसका रुख झूम ले
come to an end of our program. We express our sincere thanks to Vileso, Srikanta, Devasima, Vijayaman and the team and your teachers for ordering the program with your presence and valuable time. We thank all the students of science for your enthusiasm and energy which made a significant impact throughout the program. May the knowledge gained ignite the fire that fuels our future. Keep shining, keep striving and keep making a difference. Thank you. discharge my duties upon which I am about to enter.
Health Minister, Ms. Anshika ma'am. Would you like to take an oath or a declamation, ma'am?
Oath, madam.
In which language would you like to take an oath, ma'am?
Hindi, ma'am.
May?
मैं अंशिका ईश्वर के नाम पर शपथ लेती हूँ कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के प्रति सच्ची निष्ठा और श्रद्धा रखूंगी। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता को बनाए रखूंगी। मैं जिस पद को ग्रहण करने वाली हूँ, मैं उसके कर्तव्यों के प्रति श्रद्धापूर्वक और शुद्ध अंतकरण से निवारण करूंगी। धन्यवाद। Introduction of the new ministers by the Prime Minister. Mr. Hemant, please. Honorable Speaker, sir, I have pleasure in introducing to you and through you and to the House my colleagues, the new minister, Mr. Purvaditya, Finance Minister, and Order! The House will now consider the Renewable Energy Transition Bill 2024. Would the clerk kindly read the bill's title? The Renewable Energy Transition Bill 2024, an act to accelerate the transition bill to renewable energy sources and achieve net zero emissions by 2050. Thank you, Speaker, sir. I now call on the Minister for Energy, Mr. Rishit, to introduce the bill. Mr. Rishit, please.
Thank you, Speaker, sir. The Renewable Energy Transition Bill is a vital step towards addressing the climate crisis. This bill sets forth a roadmap for transitioning our nation's energy sector to 70% renewable energy by 2035 and achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. It incentives investments in wind, solar and geothermal energy and establishes a commission to oversee the transition. I commend this bill to the House.
Thank you, Mr. Rishit. I now call on the Member for Rural Affairs.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As a representative of a rural district, I want to emphasize the importance of including provisions for agricultural and energy needs in the transition. Farmers have an essential role in renewable energy production, particularly in bioenergy, and their concerns must be addressed in this bill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The bill is now open for the debate. I recognize the leader of opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. While we support the goal of reducing emissions, we are concerned that this bill does not do enough to protect workers in traditional energy sectors such as coal and natural gas. We propose amendments to ensure just a transition for affected communities, including retraining programs and financial compensation. Without such measures, this bill could cause more harm than good. We urge the government to reconsider.
I call on Minister for Energy, Mr. Rishit.
Speaker, sir, I appreciate the contributions of my colleagues. We understand the need for just transition and the government is committed to working with the affected regions and industries. We cannot delay action on climate crisis. This bill provides a balanced framework for moving forward, and I urge the House to support it.
Thank you, Mr. Rashid. The question is that the Renewable Energy Transition Bill 2024 be read a second time.
Thank you, Speaker, sir. the renewable energy transition bill is a vital step towards addressing the climate crisis. This bill sets forth a roadmap for transitioning a nation's energy sector to 70% renewable energy by 2035 and achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. It incentives investments in wind, solar and geothermal energy and establishes a commission to oversee the transition. I commend this bill to the House.
Those in favor say aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The bill is read a second time. Now the bill is passed to the Rajya Sabha. I call on. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. The Renewable Energy Transition Bill is a vital step towards addressing the climate crisis. This bill sets forth a roadmap for transitioning our nation's energy sector to 70% renewable energy by 2035 and achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. It incentivizes investment in wind, solar and geothermal energy and establishes a commission to oversee the transition. I command this bill to the House. The bill is now open for debate. I recognize the leader of opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. While we support the goal of reducing emissions, we are concerned that this bill does not do enough to protect workers in traditional energy sectors such as coal and natural gas. We propose amendments to ensure a just transition for affected communities, including retraining programs and financial compensation. Without such measures, the bill could cause more harm than good. We urge the government to reconsider.
I now call on the member for Rural Affairs, Ms. Pranavi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. As representative of Rural Affairs, I want to emphasize the importance of including provision of agriculture energy needs into this transition. Farmers play an essential role in renewable energy, particularly in bioenergy, and their concerns must be addressed in this bill.
I now call on the Minister for Energy, please. Mr. Speaker, sir, I appreciate the contributions of my colleagues. We understand that the need for a just transition and the government is committed to working with affected industries and regions. However, we cannot delay action on the climate crisis. This bill provides a balanced framework and for moving forward, and I argue the House to support it. The question is that the Renewable Energy Transition Bill 2024 be read a third time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. The Renewable Energy Transition Bill is a vital step towards addressing the climate crisis. This bill sets forth a roadmap for transitioning our nation's energy sector to 70% renewable energy by 2035 and achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. It incentivizes investment in wind, solar and geothermal energy and establishes a commission to oversee the transition. I command this bill to the House. Thank you, Mr. Hashani. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The bill is passed. Now the bill is sent to the committee stage.
Now we have reached to clause 5, which establishes the Renewable Energy Commission. Are there any proposed amendments?
Now the bill is passed to the Royal Assent. The bill is passed. Ladies and and gentlemen, Member of Parliament. Today we are here to discuss one of the most pressing issues of our time, women's safety and natural disaster management in India. Both the ruling party and the opposition party will present their views. I now call on the ruling party representative to present their views. Ms. Mayuka, please. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. We, as the ruling government, recognize the critical importance of ensuring women's safety across our country. This has been a cornerstone of our governance, and we have taken significant steps to address the issues women face in both public and private places. First, we have strengthened the legislative framework. We enacted tougher laws to combat sexual harassment, domestic violence, and gender-based crimes. We fast-track courts are set up for swift justice of victims. As the result of these efforts, conviction rates have increased and the justice has been exhibited. Thank you, Ms. Mayuka. I now call on the representative of opposition party to respond.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. While we appreciate the government efforts in addressing women's safety, we must ask, are these efforts truly effective? Sadly, the statistics tell a different story. The crime against women remains alarmingly high and the justice system continues to move at a slow pace. First, while the ruling party touts tougher laws, the ground reality is different. Even with fast-track courts, the justice for victims of rape, domestic abuse and harassment often remains elusive. The backlog in cases persists and the conviction rates, though improved, are still far from where they need to be. What is the government doing to ensure that every case receives timely attention and that every victim receives justice she deserves?
Second, campaigns like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao have noble intentions, but they fall short of addressing the deep-rooted issues of patriarchy and gender bias in our society. Awareness campaigns alone are not enough. We need comprehensive education in schools, focused programs that dismantle harmful gender norms, and a nationwide effort to tackle gender discrimination from its roots. Moreover, while laws exist to prevent workplace harassment, the enforcement is weak. We have heard countless stories of women who are afraid to come forward with the fear of losing their job or facing retaliation. What is being done to ensure that proper accountability and that reporting mechanisms are truly safe for women? Finally, budget allocation is another key issue. The resources dedicated to women's safety are insufficient. The government must not only announce the schemes but also ensure that they are adequately funded and effectively implemented. Where is the transparency in spending? How can we be sure that the money allotted is reaching the intended beneficiaries? In conclusion, while the ruling party claims have been made progress, but the reality on the ground is starkly different. We cannot rest until every woman in this country feels safe in her home, on the streets, and in the workplace. The opposition demands a more comprehensive, inclusive, and adequately funded approach to ensure real change. Thank you, Mr. Kaushal. Does the ruling party wish to respond? Ms. Chaitra, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We acknowledge the concerns raised by the opposition and we agree that more can always be done. However, let us not forget that the path to change is incremental. The rise in reported crimes is also a reflection of growing confidence in the system as more women are coming forward to report abuses. We are addressing judicial backlog through technological advancements and digital platforms. On rural safety, we are working on expanding our infrastructure to the most rural areas by mobile-based safety apps that connect women directly to the law enforcement. On workplace harassment, we are actively encouraging organizations to comply with the POSH Act and are setting up monitoring mechanisms to ensure its enforcement.
Our budget reflects our commitment to women's safety, and we are ensuring that every rupee is spent on tangible results. We agree that this is a shared responsibility, and we will be continuing towards a future where no one has to live in fear.
Thank you to both the ruling party and the opposition party for a thoughtful debate. We can see that both the sides are working for making a safer society for women. Here are some additional questions. These questions will allow both the ruling party and the opposition party to present their positions more clearly. Question number 1 is rising incidents of crimes against women. Ms. Manaswini, would you like to respond towards it?
Honorable Speaker, sir. Honorable Speaker, sir. Despite the introduction of stricter laws and fast-track courts, we continue to see the headlines against women, including the horrific cases of rape and domestic violence. Why is this still happening, and what is the government doing to address them effectively? Among the Indian states, Tamil Nadu has recorded 304 complaints, Madhya Pradesh has recorded 516 complaints, and Bihar has recorded 586 complaints. We want to know that what is the government doing to address them effectively, as the cases are increasing a lot per year.
Thank you, Ms. Manaswini. Does the ruling party like to respond towards it?
Thank you for raising this important point. Despite stronger laws, crimes against women persist. However, it's crucial to recognize that the increased reporting number of these crimes is also a sign that more women are coming forward trusting the legal system. We are focused on further strengthening law enforcement by improving police training. Additionally, we are deploying the technology to track and prevent crimes and working on increasing the number of female officers in force to ensure that women feel safe in addressing such incidents.
Thank you, Ms. Kritika. Does the opposition party like to respond?
Honorable Speaker, sir, we want to raise a question on the opposition party. What initiatives are in place to raise awareness about women's rights and among the general public?
Does the opposition party like to respond towards it?
Honorable Mr. Speaker, the ruling parties claim that more women are reporting crimes is valid, but it has not explained why the government had failed to reduce the overall number of incidents. Despite the stricter laws, loopholes remain and enforcement is weak. Women often face harassment at police stations while reporting crimes. The government must not only pass but also ensure the police are trained properly, judicial processes are passed, and the victims are protected from societal backlash. Until these issues are addressed, crimes against women will continue to rise. And there is an act called the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. This act states the prohibition of giving or taking dowry. Despite this act, the dowry-related deaths are prohibited in India, which takes on the serious issue that affects women's safety. In 2022, there were about 2,400 deaths in India. Between 2017 to 2021, there were about 20 dowry deaths in India every day. So, despite this existing act, why are there still death clauses, and what is the government taking on the reduction in this dowry-related deaths and the harassment?
This is a good question. Does the ruling party like to respond?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. While dowry deaths remain a grave issue, the government is actively working on both strengthening laws and changing societal attitudes through education, financial empowerment, and support services. The government's efforts need continued support from civil society, law enforcement, and community leaders to make significant progress in reducing dowry-related violence and death. I want to raise a question to the ruling party. What are the laws that present in the women's safety?
In India, various laws outline punishments for offence that make women feel unsafe or directly harm them. Here are some key offences and their punishments. Domestic violence. Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005. Dowry harassment. IPC section 498A. Punishment. Imprisonment for up to 3 years. Acid attack. IPC section 326A. Punishment. Minimum of 10 years the life of imprisonment along with fine. Stalking. IPC section 354P. Punishment. Imprisonment for up to 3 years for the first offence and up to 5 years for subsequent offence. Harassment at workplace. Harassment of Women at Workplace Act 2013. Punishment for non-compliance. Penalties can include fines and imprisonment within specific consequences for employers who fail to provide a safe environment. Child offences. POSCO Act 2012. Punishments vary depending on the nature of the offences, ranging from a minimum of 3 years to life imprisonment. Honorable Speaker, sir, we want to raise a question to the ruling party. What steps is the government taking to ensure the effective implementation of laws aimed at preventing violence against women, such as Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act and Sexual Harassment at Workplace Act? Respected Speaker, sir, the government has implemented stricter guidelines for enforcing these laws. This includes mandatory internal complaints committees, ICCs, in workplaces and regular audits to ensure compliance. Additionally, awareness campaigns are conducted and legal aid is provided to women in need. Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to raise a question to the ruling party. Is there a plan to increase the number of women police officers and specialized women protection cells in urban and rural areas?
Yes, the government has initiated several recruitment drives to increase the number of women in police force. Women-specific police stations and specializing cells are also being established in both urban and rural areas to provide a more comfortable and accessible environment for victims to report crimes.
Question number 2 is cyber security and online harassment. Does the opposition party like to respond towards it? Mr. Noel, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, online harassment and cyberbullying of women have been major concerns. What is the government doing to protect women from these kind of threats? Respected Speaker, sir, the rise in cyber harassment is indeed a major issue, and we are taking steps to combat it. We have introduced stricter provisions in Information Technology Act to address online abuse, and we are collaborating with major social media platforms to ensure quick action on complaints of harassment. Our government has also set up dedicated cyber crimes that focus on crimes against women, and we are working on increasing awareness about cyber safety. We believe that by combining strong legislation and public awareness, we can significantly reduce the number of online abuse.
Thank you, Ms. Levita. Does the opposition party like to respond towards it?
Online harassment has growing threats. While the ruling party has taken steps, the problem persists due to poor enforcement and lack of timely actions on complaints. Many women still find it difficult to report online abuse, and the platforms themselves are often slow to act. We are proposing a national cyber security hotline to women, where complaints can be addressed in real time and ensuring social media companies are held accountable for misuse of their platforms. Additionally, we need to provide a better cyber security system education for young women to protect themselves from potential threats online.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I am Kashish. We want to raise a question. Despite the government's promises, women in India and especially in Kolkata are not safe, not even in their own workplaces. Why are such incidents still happening in the country? Thank you. Does the ruling party like to answer towards it?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Myself, Basista. We share this opposition concern. We want to reiterate that this government is committed to improving the safety of women. It is true that more needs to be done, but we must recognize that the rise in reporting of these cases is also due to the increase in the confidence in the justice level. We are working on long-term reforms, not just reactive measures. We are ensuring that every medical institution is equipped with safety committees, and we are enforcing penalties for the institutions that fail to protect their staff. Additionally, more women are being recruited into the law, enforcement and hospital administration, and we are conducting nationwide gender sensitization training. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we want to raise a question to the opponent party. What initiatives are in place to raise awareness about women's rights and safety among the general public?
Mr. Speaker, sir, myself, Suchita. Well, we know about this problem and we are raising awareness camps and also making sure that many schools teach about it. Now, when we were in our tenure, we made sure that most of the schools have it, and almost each and every school has a subject about the gender. I hope that you all will understand that awareness campaigns may not enough, but they also know something or the other.
Thank you, Ms. Pujita.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to raise a question to the ruling party. What measures are being taken to improve the response time of law enforcement in cases of sexual harassment and assault reported by women? Law enforcement agencies are being equipped with better technology such as emergency helplines, police GPS tracking, and faster reporting systems. The government is also conducting sensitivity training for police officers to handle the situations with urgency.
Honorable members of parliament, today we will address a pressing issue of our time, natural disaster management in India. Our country faces challenges from floods, earthquakes, cyclones and other natural calamities. I invite the ruling party representative to present their views. Mr. Likit, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Natural disasters are inevitable, but their impact can be minimized with the effective disaster management systems. Our government has taken several steps to strengthen up the disaster preparedness and response. First, we have improved early warning systems, and India now uses advanced satellite technology and partnership with meteorological agencies to predict cyclones, floods, and landscapes. For example, IMD, which stands for Indian Meteorological Department, has been pointed in issuing accurate warning and reducing the loss of life during recent cyclones like Cyclone Yas and Cyclone Amphan. We also increased funding for disaster relief, and the National Disaster Management Authority is working closely with local government to ensure better community preparedness through education, mock drills, and disaster resistant infrastructure.
Thank you, Mr. Likit. I now invite the opposition party to present their response. Ms. Tanvika, please. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. While the ruling party speaks about advancement, the ground paints a different picture. Yes, we have a system in place, but the efficiency and implementation remain questionable. Let me point out the gaps. Early warnings. The government talks about the advanced technology, but many rural and vulnerable populations still do not receive timely warnings. In the case of Cyclone Amphan, which has occurred in Odisha, Bangalore, West Bengal and Bangladesh, why did the government not give timely warning to the people? We saw many people in remote areas were not evacuated in time. What is being ensured to that the early morning reach every citizen regardlessly to their location. Thank you. Does the ruling party like to respond?
During the cyclone, there was no proper technology, but we have taken many people from the area by lifeboats, and we have provided shelter and food to other people who have stuck in the cyclone by boats, and we have sent rescue teams to save people from the floods. Finally, the government has been reactive rather than proactive. We need a long-term plan for climate resilient infrastructure, not just disaster response.
Thank you, Mr. Rishidhar. Does the ruling party wish to respond?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We understand the concerns of the opposition party. Let me clarify the steps we have taken. Reaching every citizen. To ensure early warnings for even more remote areas, we have been partnered with the telecom companies to send SMS even in local languages. We are also utilizing radio and community-based warning systems. Local empowerment. We are actively working with the government to improve local disaster management capacity. The State Disaster Response Force SDRF are being trained alongside with NDRF personally. And we have allocated more resources to district level disaster preparedness plans to not repeat the same mistake which we have did in the past. We acknowledge the need for continuous improvement, but our focus remains on preparedness and swift action. We believe we are on the right track.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Myself, Purya, as per the statement of ruling party, in 2022, Uttarakhand experienced a major flood which caused many people died. About 23.5 million people lost families, children and near ones. Where was your governance? Despite these claims, the people continue to suffer. The SMS alerts often do not reach rural areas in time. And there is still a major gap between rural and urban preparedness. Moreover, while schemes like Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana exist, implementation is slow. Thousands of flood-affected families in Assam and Bihar are still waiting for permanent homes. Additionally, our coastal areas remain vulnerable, and the government must invest more in natural barriers and disaster-resistant infrastructure. The opposition